Welcome back. Let's connect our database to our server. And in order to do that, there's tons of tools. As you might have known, yes, we're using NPM again, a node package that allows us to connect to a database. There's many options, and in this video, we're going to work with my favorite, connects.js. It works with Postgres, MS SQL, MySQL, MariaDB, SQLite, Oracle, pretty much any relational database Connects works with, and is super simple to use. I absolutely love it, and you're going to love it too. Just to show you there's different options, there's something like PG Promise here that, again, is very popular. And you can see it here that it's very easy. You just import it and do .any and do your SQL statement. And you can pick whichever one you want. Although PG Promise really allows you to write simple SQL queries, Connects is just a really good tool that if you're ever working on a project, I would recommend. So I'm going to use Connect.js to do it. And if you go into installation and Node.js, of course, they have good documentation of how to install it. In our case, we can just npm install Connects. I'm just going to stop the server for now and run npm install. Let's open up the package.json file, make sure that it's working. There's Connects. And they also say that we need to install the Postgres or whichever database we want. In our case, we want Postgres. So we're going to npm install PG. All right, we have Postgres installed as well. Amazing. Again, the reason that I love this library is it makes things so simple. You can see over here that in their document, it tells you exactly what you need to do to connect to the database. So let's copy this. Go to our server.js. Let's import by doing const connects equals require connects. And in here, we'll just copy and paste. And we can remove the variable and just use it like that. Now, this syntax might be confusing to you, but all it's doing is, if we remove this, it's just doing connects and running the connects function that we just had. So let's just keep it like that because it looks better. We want to update our client to Postgres. So again, if we do Postgres, it'll be PG because that's what we just downloaded. And then we have to tell it where this database lives. And we would modify this according to where we set up our database on a hosted platform. But for now, we have localhost. And localhost is the same thing as this number. 127.0.0.1 is home. There's a funny t-shirt that I saw a developer wear once that says, there's no place like 127.0.0.1 because it means localhost. And it was a play on there's no place like home. I thought it was funny. Anyway, this is the same thing as localhost, so we'll just keep it like that. And we have our user. In our case, if you remember, and we go to our database, the user, I guess, will be me. So I'll just do my name. There's no password to our database, so we can just leave it blank. There's actually no user either, but for now, it's fine. And the database, if you remember, is called SmartBrain. Now, if I actually exit this and start over, you see that it's the same thing that we're entering here. We're just saying where the host is, the user, password, and database. And because we were able to log in here without the user and password, well, we don't really need that information. Let's give that a go. I'm going to save, do npm start. All right, I'm not getting any errors here, which is good. Let's go back to the page here. And copy and paste just a simple, maybe select statement to make sure that everything is working. If we go back to the left-hand side over here, we have the query builder and select. So let's just grab something from our database, even though we don't really have anything. You see that we just have connects.select, and then whatever we want to select from the database. All right, let's do that. Let's do connects.select star from users database. I'm going to save, and I get an error, which is good. It's reading here, but it says unexpected token because, well, I have to wrap this as a string. Let's try that again. And you see here how I get connect select is not a function, because here I have to assign this to a variable. And the way we do that is we can just say const database equals, just like we had before, connects.select. But let's just do Postgres for now. Save and change this to Postgres. Let's save. And now there's no errors. That's awesome. If we perhaps console.log now and save. All right, we get a ton of information here, but it looks like it's responding with something. That's perfect. It looks like we're connected to the SmartBrain, but this isn't exactly how we return information from connects. And we'll get into that into the next video. But for now, we've connected our server to our database. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.